oh my god, I'm here driving in Latvia, and oh my god, there are so many animals in here. Because you know, guys, the agriculture here is a really important thing for economy. Look at that. It's a castle, right? Yeah. It has some characteristics of the Art Nouveau. Wow. Oh fuck, stop it. There's a cow in here. Okay, we don't want to kill the animal, so don't worry, people, don't worry. Okay, so if we continue, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bridges in here, but the lakes are a bit dry. I don't know why the bridges are still in here, but anyway. Okay, we have to be careful. So many curves in here. Oh! Wow, it's amazing how clear the sky is. The sightseeing is amazing. It's breathtaking. Okay, we're going to open the window. It smells really nice. Like shit of cow. Okay, people.
Cow shit. Cow dung. I wouldn't say shit, I'd say cow dung. And I wouldn't necessarily say that about their countryside that smells like shit. You said amazing twice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should look for more adjectives.
Yes. You want to vary your adjectives.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a thesaurus.
Definitely. Is there like a word for cursing, but in a good way?
I would just avoid cursing.
Yeah, but it's funny.
I would just avoid it. It's not easy for you to do cursing in a way that's not bad. Especially it's the European Union, I would just avoid it.
And for example, if I want to say something like, oh my god, but that doesn't involve God on a phrase, how can I
say, oh, look.
No, but isn't it like a funny way or something? Like a stronger way? Like
basically you have three forms of oh my god. You have biblical taking the name of God in vain, which I think technically is a sin according to these religious people. Secondly, you have toilet functions like oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
Which is even
really
worse. Then the third one is even worse, and you say oh fuck, which is referring to sexual acts, and that's the worst. So basically all of them are not good.
But maybe the oh shit, it's okay because
no,
they can
oh shit is not
pee,
okay.
Like,
okay, oh shit is not okay.
I really like it.
Because it puts you out of normal television viewing public periods. You cannot say shit before about 10 o'clock at night. And if you start to say shit in a video, then it will not be on open air viewing to all the children. So you just can't say these things.
Oh.
When Miley Cyrus says it, it goes beep.
Oh, yeah.
But we don't want beeping on the European Community Television, I don't think.
But
I would just think, you want to think, what is your main point that you want to say? It's a nice country, has nice countryside. Okay. Then you have some bullet points of, you have the castles, you have the fields, you have the cows, the architecture. Mm-hmm. One thing that's saying about Art Nouveau, you will not have an Art Nouveau castle.
Yeah, but imagine I have.
You won't, because the castles will be from the Middle Ages, and the Art Nouveau will be from the Art
Come
Nouveau
on,
period.
This is an imagined script.
Yeah, okay.
Imagine there's an Art Nouveau classic castle.
Okay. But there are certain things when you're TV presenter that you just have to... It's not necessary to do swearing. That can be for the additional joke, the funny bit, the personality, but the main point that you have to make are the points that are informative about the country. Okay. No, that's your bullet points. Mm-hmm. Your bullet point will not be shit, fuck, piss.
Yeah. But if I... Yeah, but if...
If you on TV, you have to get into the habit of not saying any words about gods or shits or fucks.
Come on, but there has to be a way of saying, oh look, in a better way, like more interesting, like... Oh shit.
Okay, so
Not like that.
the point that you're making here is that you want to vary your language to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
What point I would make is you do not need to vary the language, you need to vary the way you deliver your lines.
Mm-hmm.
So even if your line is boring, like, look, here we have some cows, you need to be able to deliver that line in a more interesting way.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to rely on just saying shit and piss to make people laugh.
Yeah, but I can use it sometimes.
I would concentrate on your skill, your delivery skill.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say, look at the cows but in a boring way.
Okay.
You say that in a boring way.
Like, look at the cows.
Now say, in a surprised way.
Look at the cows.
Oh, look at the cows. You didn't expect the cows.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I want you to say it like it's some amazing, because you've got these amazing cows, but don't use the word amazing, just in the way you say it. Your phrase is, look, they've got cows.
Mm-hmm.
But say it in a way that it sounds amazing. So you say that.
Look at the cows.
Yeah, okay? So you don't need to rely on certain words. You should be able to do it. What did also, when you said that, what did you do with your body language?
Like, I used
You did your both hands out to the side to show the cows.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it with using your face and your body and your voice.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You don't need certain words. It's funny for Miley Cyrus because that is her persona.
Yeah, but I feel like if we don't, not curse, but like use sometimes this kind of words as we are, like we're trying to send a message to young people, and young people is what they do. They curse all the time. So
Depends on the social class of the people. If you're talking about elegant, educated people, they don't curse all the time. If you're talking about girls
we
who
want
take
alternative
drugs
people.
and go to the polygonal,
Exactly, we want those girls.
if you're talking about the people on the television in Spain,
No.
who go on Mujeres y Hombres y Viceversa,
No,
they will curse all the time. But on the TV,
but
they don't
intelligent, but cursing. Oh, yeah,
I don't
people
think
who
you
curse.
need to curse to make it interesting for young
But
people.
just one time.
I don't think you need to do it.
Mm.
You ask the producer of the program, can I curse on the television? They will
No.
say, we don't need it.
Yeah.
So you need to be able to make up for it with your talent.
Yeah.
You need to be funny, interesting, smiley, enthusiastic.
Mm-hmm.
It helps to be young, female and blonde. That helps. That's 50% of the job done. Because 50% of the men are men, 50% of the public are men, so they like young, female and blonde. That's good for them, then they're happy.
I mean, that's really sexist.
That is sexist, but that is the way it is. Look at the people on the TV series that I'm doing. No? Who are the people? All beautiful, sexy boys. No? All good-looking boys. Why? Because most people who watch TV series are women, and they like to see beautiful boys. And then maybe one day they take their shirt off, or they have a tight t-shirt, and then all the women are happy. That is exploitation of men. No? But listen, the series, women watch series. They like to see the Hugo Silva, because he's a beautiful, sexy boy. They don't want to see fat, boring boys. They want to see Hugo Silva or Miguel Ángel Muñoz. No? This is what they want.
Probably.
So this is 50% of the. Look at the TV presenters on the sports, on the football. Do you have old fat women? No, never. You have old ugly men and sexy young women.
Yeah.
Why? Because this is sexist television. It's not me being sexist. It's the rules. It's just the way it is. No?
Yeah. But
How many fat, old, unattractive women do you see on the television? How many
None,
fat
but
women?
a lot of
None. And how many
fat people, fat men.
How many fat men?
A lot.
El Chicote, a lot.
Exactly. So we have to change it. We have to change it.
You have a lot of fat, unattractive men on television.
Yeah, that is not right.
And you have no fat women. None. Not one.
I know. And if
Maria Teresa Campos.
We have one.
But she's not fat anymore.
We have one. Soy una pringada. And she's worst. Yeah, you have to look at it.
Yeah, but so we have one out of a million.
Just one. Yeah. But she's the best.
So when you get taken for a part, it's not me being sexist. You have to think that there is an element of what they want to sell. It's not just that they want to... if they only had blonde girls, this would be no good, because half of the people watching the series are women. They don't want to just see sexy girls on the TV. No, because they get very unhappy and get very bad, and they say this is bad and it's exploitation of women. They want to see some nice men too. And they want to see a black man and a Chinese man and an Indian woman and a disabled person, because otherwise the disabled people, there's no disabled people. There's no black people, so you have to have everybody, because otherwise the people get upset. And this is half of the job. Just you turn up. I mean, look at Sarah Carbonera. Is she a good TV presenter?
Not so
No,
much.
of course she isn't. She's rubbish. She's just... well, she's not rubbish, but she's no better than anybody else. Why? What's good about her? Like, if you like a certain physique,
I'm not
it's attractive.
Sarah Carbonero. I'm really intelligent.
She has a boyfriend or husband who is a famous person. If you look at the TV series I'm doing, the Sarah, whatever the name of the actress is, she pretty and everything? Okay, that's 50%. The other 50%, she's Isco's girlfriend from Real Madrid and Madrid, Spain.
Yeah,
so
but
she's
Sarah
famous for the
Carbonero
boyfriend.
was someone before Iker Casillas.
Yes, but now she's bigger.
Yeah.
And the same with the other girl. So this is part of the job.
Yeah, but also we have like a lot of women that are really important without men.
Yes. So if
yes.
you have to want to be important without having a famous boyfriend,
Yes.
like all of these TV presenters, like the girlfriend of Ramos, who's a TV presenter, and she's bigger than... And now Georgina is going to have... Cristiano's girlfriend is now going to have a reality TV show in Italy for 10 million euros per year. No? So, if you don't have these advantages, who is Miley Cyrus? Miley Cyrus is the daughter of Billy Ray Cyrus, the singer, the famous country singer.
But, come on.
She's now bigger than her father,
Yeah.
but she had advantages. She was a Hannah Montana or something, because she was good, but her father helped.
Yeah.
And the Kardashians were the children of the famous lawyer O.J. Simpson.
But in this case, Kim Kardashian, I mean, okay, so she became...
And then she had a porno video that became famous.
Because of it.
Yes,
Because of it.
but her father was famous, and she was a friend of Paris Hilton's, and was on the Paris Hilton TV show before she was famous. But you don't have this. You don't have famous parents. You have the
But
famous
I
boyfriend.
don't want to have... I
Yes.
don't want to be famous.
I'm not saying you want to be
Damage.
famous. So what you have to do is you have to bring... Okay, you are young and blonde and attractive. That helps. But that's
I'm
not enough.
intelligent.
But you also have to show that. Because
I
these
show
girls
it.
that they have on the TV who are stupid,
Yeah, but I'm not
they
stupid.
last 5 minutes. They last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be stupid. I'm intelligent.
I don't know if you saw this TV program where they all talk about football and they have a girl who reads the news that's on the Twitter or something, and they last 5 minutes because they choose them only because of the physique. So the girls have to be intelligent and have to be good at the job. So your job is to prove that you're there not because you're the girlfriend of Iker Casillas or because you're blonde, but because you're going to do a good job, you're intelligent, and you will explain
Of course.
the program. That's your job.
Yeah.
That's what you have to work on. If you were the daughter of Jorge Javier, it would be so much easier because you would get the job even if you were not very good.
Yeah.
You would get the job even if you were not very good because he's the producer and you get the job and that's it. But you have to be better.
Yeah.
No?
Yes.
If you were disabled, maybe you're the only disabled person to go to the casting. And they need somebody disabled, so they have to give you a job. I know when I go to a casting that I have to be good, but not that good because they don't have many English people. You see? If I was in England, it would be a disaster. Because there's too many really good English people. Whereas here, they don't have many. So I have an advantage. I know I get picked because of that. But I don't try and fight it. I don't say it's racism that you want to choose the English person, because you never get the black person or the South American on the Spanish TV, no? Or the advert, never. How many black people on TV? None. But how many English-looking people on the advert? A lot.
Yeah.
White people. It's like in Brazil, no black people on television. So I don't fight that, but I know it helps me. So you have to work with the things you have. It's not me being sexist. You know this exists.
Yes, but come on, saying that I'm just 50%. No, I haven't waited for that.
No,
because
but
I've done a video and I've shown...
But you have to think that when you do a role, you are 50%. What am I 50%? I'm 50% my hair, my face, the voice that I have, my body. Am I fat? Am I thin? Am I tall? Am I old? What is my racial aspect? What is my country? My accent? How am I dressed? If I'm wearing a suit, I'm totally different to what you see now. So if I go to a casting, I know that 50% is what they see before I start to do anything. So if I have to go and play a lawyer, I don't go like this, because they would never imagine me being a lawyer. You see? I would go with a suit. If you want to be a lawyer, you don't go with your hair like this. You go with your hair tied back like the female politician, and you're very formal. And before they even hear you, they see this. And with you don't go showing tattoos or piercings. You would never get the job. It's not me saying bad things about you to say that it's 50% what we see. But before you even open your mouth, we have 50%. That's just the way it is. You have certain physical characteristics that we see. If you only work with your voice, it's different.
No, then I'm fucked up, of course, but it's okay.
No, I'm not saying you're fucked up with your voice, but if you only work with your voice, nobody sees what you're like.
Yeah, and it's a difficult...
You can be really fat, and nobody knows. Maybe you hear it, but maybe not.
You hear it.
No?
Yeah.
No. I saw a program about the girls who work on the sexy telephone lines, and they're all old and fat, because nobody sees, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No. But if you want the girls on Mujeres y Hombres y Viceversa, you never get the fat girl. Or the ugly boy. You only get the pretty boy.
Yeah.
With the tattoos.
Yeah.
And the big muscles
The
from the
strange
steroids.
boys, yeah.
The strange boys.
Yeah.
Very low level society boys, but in a certain
but
way
like
attractive.
Attractive, yeah.
And that's why they're there. But then, once they're there, it's not just enough for them to be like pretty boy. They have to be able to have a personality that comes across and speak and loud and do all the shit. 50% they've got before they get there. But if they were just like, and didn't do anything, the other 50% is gone.
Yeah, it's true.
I am sure that I saw this program, and in the program I saw, we have a black man.
In Mujeres y Hombres?
No, in the program you do.
Yes.
We see the black man, and we see the...
He's really nice.
He's nice, and we see him with a white woman.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 50% each sex, and you also have different racial origins.
Yeah.
This is good, but it's obviously decided, it's not casual. They will have, we want black, Chinese, women, men, disabled, different countries, because if everybody's just black male, they don't want that. Even if they're the best, they want a bit of everything.
It doesn't show the diversity of the program. So
and the diversity of Europe.
For sure.
So they have to show diversity.
Yeah.
It's not just are you good. It's called positive discrimination.
Yeah.
They may not have a quota, but in the UK, if you have an advert and you say, I want a lawyer, if you don't have a black woman and a black man in your casting, you have a big problem with the union. Because you have to have black lawyers too, otherwise that's bad. In Spain, you see a lawyer, they're going to be white. And
but
probably
gay.
male.
But gay or something. Like they are really trying to change it.
I don't see many gay lawyers. I see many of the TV presenters on the lighter programs who are obviously gay. On the more serious programs, either they're not gay or they don't show it, which is again another kind of strange thing. You should have people with the gayer voice reading the news. No? They put them on the funny programs. Why? Because the gay people are funny? What the fuck is that shit? No?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jorge Javier, because it's a funny program.
He's really stupid.
But reading the news, you don't have anybody reading the news who is a little camp, no? Con pluma.
Mm-hmm.
No? No, you don't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any obviously lesbian television presenters in Spain? You probably have a
Not
lesbian.
obvious, but we have.
You have, but you don't have them really obvious like Ellen.
No, just lesbian.
Yeah, so in this program, we need to have a gay person, we need to have a transvestite, we need to have different people.
Mm-hmm.
That's 50%. The other 50% I can help you with.
Yeah.
But you need to be realistic. I'm not going to say...
But I'm realistic, but they have already known me in person. So
yes, and they don't just choose you because you're blonde and young. They choose you because of your shining, outgoing, funny, slightly innocent, but at the same charming personality. That's why they choose you. That's you. Before you start to play any role as a presenter. Because you're not really an actress, you can't play other roles. So you come as yourself, and that's what you come with. You're not boring, introverted. You're a little shy.
Yeah, little.
But in a sort of charming, outgoing way.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not introverted and weird or...
Mm-hmm.
No?
No.
So we see this. This is the... Then, what I teach you is the other things that you don't have.
Yes. The chunking.
Yeah, you haven't just been chosen because you're blonde, but they will want blondes and blacks and browns and...
All of it.
Hopefully fat people.
I mean, we have to travel for 1 month. They haven't chosen fat people.
No,
Fat
nobody.
person. No, nobody.
Nobody.
No.
Well, they should be choosing the fat, ugly people too. And it is sexist to say that men like to see the nice girls on the TV, but they do. Do you think the girls like to see the nice boys presenting the TV? Or they don't care?
Yeah, probably they care.
Do you like to see how
I don't
Jesus
care.
Vázquez, is he a beautiful boy?
No, but really I don't care.
You don't care?
No, really. No, really.
And why do you think John Cartagena got the job on the TV?
John Cartagena. Oh, yeah.
Because he's a beautiful boy.
Yeah.
Is he a good actor? No, he's not very good at all. He's no good. There's lots of people. He's not even an actor, but he's a beautiful boy. No? And now he's on the TV every day, no?
Yes.
In a series. Because maybe the men like to see it, but that's what, 10-20% of the population is gay, and he's not gay, so they probably don't care. But 50%, more than 50% of people watching the series are women, probably 70%.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even your mother likes to look at him. Or the old women, they like to look because he's a nice boy.
Yeah.
No? The old women, it's not a sexual thing, they just like to see a nice boy on TV. Oh, he looks nice, we like him.
Yeah, true.
No? Your grandmother, she likes him too.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Not a dirty thing, it just... I don't know.
Yeah, but it's sad. I don't know.
It's sad, maybe, but it's realistic.
Yes.
Your granny likes the nice man on TV and...
Yeah. I don't know. I find it so sad. Yeah. I know that this is how it works, but I find it sad.
How many ugly fat people do you see advertising women's clothes? No?
Yeah, no. But in America, they do it more, right?
With the different people?
Yeah, like more fat people. Or
I
more
don't know.
curvy people. Curvy people, yeah.
Curvy, yeah.
Maybe not fat,
But
curvy.
nice looking curvy people,
Yeah,
not full
yeah.
of spots
No,
and
no.
with bad teeth.
Yeah, nice people. Good looking people.
How many people in the advert for Mango and Zara and...
No. They are really skinny. They are really skinny because I've been working in Inditex and they fight fat people. Yes.
Not only as models, but as employees.
Yes, as
from the
employees.
shops.
Yeah.
Because they don't want a fat person working in the shop.
Exactly.
But they want pretty young girls
Yes.
working in the shop
And
to sell to the other girls, not to sell to men, to sell to the other women.
yeah,
And they don't want the fat girls.
exactly. And it's really sad.
And they were firing them.
They tried to fire a girl. They couldn't make it because she has came more or less because of our boss, who is a man. And yeah, but
And he didn't want the fat girl.
no. The director, because okay, so